Hello. In this supplementary video for mark laying using the GPS 72, I will show you how to use the GPS to more accurately lay a mark using the back bearing and distance of the mark to the reference point. When using the 72's GoTo function to arrive at a point, it can be confusing exactly where the destination point is. So by driving away from the known point, the bearing and distance of that point is accurately displayed, making it much easier to drop the mark at the exact location. Our reference point has already been set in the GPS as point 4. I did this by going to mark 4 and pressing and holding the enter key to create a waypoint. The alternative is to manually do this by getting coordinates via VHF. In this example, we are laying mark 2 and we will drive to the required location based on the distance and bearing to the reference point. I'm using a course axis of 26 degrees, therefore the bearing of the reference point from mark 2 is 165 degrees, and we're going to use a distance of 500 feet. Currently I'm at the reference point, but of course you can be anywhere on the course. So press GoTo, select 4 from the menu there and press enter. As we start moving in the general direction of mark 2, the display very quickly shows the back bearing to mark 4 together with the distance, which you can see is increasing as we move away from the reference point. If the bearing gets higher than we need it, we need to turn left to cause it to decrease, and equally if we get below the bearing we require, we need to turn right to cause the numbers to increase. Just think of this as numbers on a clock or a compass. Anti-clockwise, turning left will decrease, and conversely clockwise, turning right will increase. So as you can see here, we've turned left and the numbers are now, the bearing numbers are starting to go down, and the distance you can see is still increasing as we progress towards mark number 2. Bearing still too high, so we've gone left a bit, and oh dear, bearing's gone down too far, so we'll turn back right a little, and you can see the distance still increasing. Bearing's just about right. The important thing is that we don't overshoot the location, so as we get closer and closer to the mark we need to slow down. This also will allow the GPS to catch up as there's a few seconds lag. So there we are, bearings just right, we've slowed right down, and here we are coming in to 500 feet, and we can now lay the mark at this point. It is of course important, having laid the mark, that we check the location relative to other marks using the hand bearing compass, and of course we can also do that with the GPS if we have the other mark waypoints loaded. I hope this alternative method makes sense. It is certainly much easier and requires only that we have the reference point entered in the GPS. I've also created a ready reckoner developed from a variety of sources. It comes as a printable PDF that you can then laminate, cut out the circle and assemble it together with a click together eyelet in the middle. If you email me, I'll happily send you one. That's at tim.flatman@gmail.com. Okay, with that, I'll say goodbye.